Okay, are we live? Let's get the audio check. 1 2 1 2, and we are good to go. Okay. Check to see if we are showing as live. This is not optimal whatsoever, but I could care less. It's not to say I don't care, it's just to say that at this point in time, I'm just making sure everything is up and running. And we are live. Hello everyone, Mr.CanKnotNot here, and today I want to go over and... Why is this not... Hello? There we go, okay. So this is going to be important in a moment, but I wanted to start to conduct a bit of a theory of sorts, and you might be asking, what would this theory be, that I'm going to be within Roblox Pet Simulator? This is going to be both a theory test as well as a kind of a, haphazard lesson, but we're going to have a bit of fun with it. The theory in question is how far are people going to go to kind of achieve something? And this is more of a how to avoid getting scammed or scammers kind of 101. I am going to be legitimately providing any resource and fulfilling the Society of the Agreement. So how am I going to be executing this? A second, Rev. It's cutting it off. Nah, but I don't want to, Rev. I don't wanna. But yeah, so the theory is going to be pretty much a little bit of a test as well as a kind of a haphazard lesson in being mindful. And how I'm going to be testing this is that wheel that I had up just a second ago. I'm just going to throw it up right here. If it will cooperate, because I got to reopen it each time. So the wheel that you see here has a bunch of percentages, and you might be asking, well, what is this? This is going to be for a bit of a game that I'm going to play. And pretty much what it is someone can offer up any item whatsoever. It can be something as mundane as a level 1 book, or it can be a huge or higher. Granted, I'm not going to be able to afford doubling the value of a Titanic or Gargantuan, so right now I'm keeping my sights and goals realistic because I don't want to become flat broke. But I will double it, and if someone does pay something, I will give as much as I can to match the wrap of the pet in question, regardless of whether or not it's bugged. But pretty much what'll happen is you'll spin it, you got a 5% chance to win, 10%, 20, 30, 50, 75, and then a 1% chance of an instant win. I go over and I pull this up and make this a bit... Oh. Did I do myself in with this one? Okay. So if I... Let's just transform this to stretch it to screen. So if I go into advanced, we can see that there is a 41% chance for 10%, 22% chance for 20, 15 for 30, 4 for 50, 3 for 75, 15 for the 5, and then a 1% instant win. Now I am going to be adjusting these over time giving people more of a chance to win and make odds a bit better. But this is the initial kind of mock one wheel. We will then go and edit the prize wheel, where these will fluctuate based off of the percentage chance to win. So pretty much just same thing, go into advanced, select the doubled value, increase the chance on that one to get it to match, and then increase or decrease the side ones. So if it's a 50% chance to win, these are going to be set more of like 17, 13% each, about like 50%. If it's 10%, I'll give about 10% chance to get either of those active as well. But with that explanation out of the way, let us begin the experiment. Chances are people are probably not going to be as talkative or will not be really doing much discussion at all. I'll probably have to do this tomorrow or later. So far, not as many people talking. Before, when I was talking about the concept of this, I had a few people interested in wanting to try this out. But I feel like not a lot of people are talking. might have to go over and rework or redo this later on. I really think I might have to redo this. I don't know how people are becoming invisible like that. Okay. 15.5K. Alright, so Okay, welcome to the stream. If you are watching this, please say just this combination of numbers 3, 4, 1, 2. This is just to confirm, that way there's accountability on my end, as well as knowing that you have everything on your end sorted. I don't know how much latency there is, so... Okay, remember it is 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, fair enough. So this is going to be... And this is Queen's 7. Okay, and then retrade. Now we pull up the wheel. %. Okay, so we have a 10% chance of success. Let's go over to the prize wheel. This is so that everyone can see as I'm setting it up. So I will never go under the chance listed, but I will go over. Double the value is at 11% chance. And you all have an additional 5% chance. Actually, let me up the return chance. So I want to give... Okay, so... So 10%, turn is 10%, 50% is 10%. So we have 3 consecutive 10% chances of a win or a flat out return. Let us see what they get. Oof. Sorry, man. I was hoping... I really want to rework this so it's a little more fair. Oh, and I blocked off chat. Okay, and we respin one more time. Oh, two in a row. Oh. So that was our first playthrough. Honestly, I'll probably up it to like a starting of like 15, 20%. That way there's more of an odd, or there's more chances for someone to win, or increase the 20 and 30 by a bit, keeping the 50 and 75 as low as they are. But for now, I think I'm going to leave it at how it is for now, and then when I come back tomorrow, rework the chances a bit. And one of the other main reasons why I'm doing this is because I want to give the chance for someone to do well, but at the same time also go over and show just overall how taking how taking risks or stuff like that can be. Hmm. So we're back to kind of just the waiting game. I think the biggest issue here is because a lot of people aren't going to be online. who will be able to communicate. So I will end up trying again later if we don't get another, because I want to try to get 3 tests in, or at least see what's going on. Okay, so this is same server. Let's switch to Pro. So we got one person interested who wanted to play in normal. Still no reaction so far. And again, you know, I kind of did myself in doing it when I am, but it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. And as a disclaimer, do not trust anyone who is offering to do anything as grandiose as this. Not everyone is going to be telling the truth. And if I'm not live, or someone's claiming to be me and they're not live and you can't see it on my channel, don't trust it. And I don't want to use that I'm streaming as leverage. If I'm going to be playing with someone, I want them to know specifically. And if they say something, then that's going to be a bit of a different story. Actually, I do want to... Let me adjust this while I'm waiting for responses. Okay, so 36% chance for 10%, 23 for 30, 16 for... Yeah, 16 for 30, 4 for 50, 3 for 70, and then 1%. Okay. So I wanted to make it more odd, or I wanted to make it that there's more of a chance for a higher chance of winning than just leaving it at 10%. I want to make sure that the odds are fair. Let's try Tech World. Because there's... Okay, so no one here. Let's warp back. Yeah, so I bet you everyone here is AFK, so let's go back to a normal server. So, so two people, one entered in with a low wrap item, Second person was skeptical and left. That's pretty good. I feel like there's more skepticism than a lot of people would be aware of, which is good. Because I'm just, for all intents and purposes, I'm just a random guy asking, like, oh, hey, I'm doing this, hey, I'm doing that. So that is now 2 in a row that I've healthy skepticism, which is honestly pretty solid. honestly, this is solid. So, I keep forgetting that I don't have my board set up because I also want to do trades and stuff like that while I'm doing this. Hmm. Okay, let's see. So now I can continue the assess without having to worry about too much. I might have to redo the prize wheel, but let me test to see how this works. Brings it straight to the editor. Okay. Okay. Okay, so to confirm that you are watching, please enter the code 3512. Just send it into the chat. 3512. That could be game chat or yeah, do it in game chat. Okay, here we go. So to explain how this will work is, do you see this wheel right here? Actually, wrong wheel. Give me a second. So this wheel right here. So that's one of two wheels. Okay, so 8.1 million, that'll be 16.02 million. So I will trade you back immediately. Or if you trade me, I will accept it right away. So Jamar 8583. No Globe Corgi. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to find you on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. For the likelihood to win, and there is a 1% chance you will instantly win. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Oh, first 20% chance. That's a first. Granted, I've just started this project. So this is, 20% now is probably going to be like, oh, this isn't, this is way too frequent. So that is up this to, okay, 22% with a 9% chance of a full-on return and a 9% chance of you getting 50% of the item's value, which would be 4.005 million gems. Okay, here we go. Oh. So I'm granting you one reroll. Do you want to take it? Yes. So 22% chance for it to be doubled with the additional chances of you getting it completely refunded or getting half of the value. So there's a 22% chance of you playing for free and getting the gems. So you would be gaining 8.01 extra gems. The red is just you lose. There is no return of the item. The game is over. And I am reworking it. I want to try to see if I can up the values on the chance section so that there's more of a chance to go over and get it. But let us go one more time and see if you win. Oh, stop. Okay. So, nothing won, nothing lost. So, what do you think of the game? Do you think there's any way that I could rework it? What do you think? Okay. And the big thing that I'm seeing with this is that it's an experiment, but at the same time a bit of a lesson. So I've seen a lot of people going over and doing a lot of stuff that's really weird. Like, oh, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm doing something that's cut and dry. Okay. Yeah, so that's where the first wheel comes in. I'll see about increasing it. So like have 5 and 10% there, but have a increased chance of maybe 15 being where 10 is, decreasing 20 and 30 and going from there. That way there's more of a chance overall. But I definitely will take that into consideration. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If it's the beginning of your day or even the evening, I hope you have a great tomorrow. As of right now, I am not adding anyone. If there's a chance that someone will get disconnected, I'll add them. That way, there's no like mix-up of like, oh, there's one thing or the other. But actually, you know what? Yeah, so have a good one. If you ever circle back, I hope maybe next time you win. Something that I also want to do is with the additional stuff that I can earn through this, I want to end up providing like giveaways and stuff like that at some point as well. Which I feel like would be cool. Alright, so I'm trying to think of... You know what, man? Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, no problem, man. You know, if I was more established and I was absolutely loaded, I would be doing, like, more giveaways and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just trying to trade and get everything set up. If you're still watching the stream, and I know you don't have everything here, but this is honestly the one recommended setup that I'm seeing, and I'm sitting at like 200 billion damage a second, and that's pretty consistent at this point. So if you want to try to strive for this build, you can definitely do that. Crits help, but the 3 exotic pets, just because for whatever reason, I don't know if they changed it, any more than 2 enchants, and the drop off of the strength of that book is so weak. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten some pretty good ones, but if you look at my pets real quick, I have this beast right here, which goes to, I think it's like 5 million damage in the event, and this is like the rainbow jelly butterfly does not go anywhere near how strong the jelly hydra is. So I strongly recommend upgrading the egg and going for that. So I have a full team of huges that I go with, and then I have that as my stat pet. So it helps a lot, especially when you have like high level pets to back you. Okay. Yeah, so you're doing pretty good. One thing I would recommend is if you are into trading, I strongly recommend Cosmic Values and then ps99wrap.com. Those 2 sites hand in hand are amazing. Cosmic will give you like raw value if it's available, and then ps99wrap will give you a complete like life history from when the site started with the pet's launch to the current day, and it updates, I believe, in real time. So you can get a good idea if stuff is bugged or not. Oh, and the typo hits. Sheesh. Let's see if it bounces me back to the other pro server that I was in. Check to see if... And then if anyone does want to play, while I'm offline or whatever, I will leave the items in the mailbox. Just leave a note saying that it is for the game/study, and I will, when I get to do it live, will do them live. Okay, and okay. All right, so the code that I want you to type in will be 5611. Again, the code will be 5611. Okay, so while I wait for the pending code, I'm oh, okay. Do you want me to type it out or do you want me to just say it? Sheesh, the tags. Okay, so what will happen is you'll provide one item, could be big, could be small, and we will go to these two wheels. So this is the first wheel. This will be your chance to win. Okay. So this will be your chance to win. There is a 1% chance for an instant win, with these being your percentages to win. Now, once this one is spun, we will go to the prize wheel, and the green section will be based off of the percentage that was rolled on the previous wheel. So you have a chance of the item being returned or getting 50% of the wrap of the item. If you win, you'll get the item back, as well as either in items, a matching pet, or other, even gems. I will match the wrap of the item that you provide. But if you lose, that is it. I do give rerolls if you lose. I've given one reroll each so far. So, would you like to participate in the game? If so, what will be your entry item? As of right now, I'm just doing the items with wrap. That way I can double it. It's easier to trade, and it's not going to be like a specific number that will have to be bounced back and forth, if you get what I mean. I might do gems eventually, but I feel like, at least for now, it'll be easier to do items. Items, pets, potions, books, you name it. Could be small, could be large. Okay, so going for the mining penguin. Yeah, so if you win, what I will do is I will give you a pick of which of my mining penguins you will want. But as stated, 50% of the wrap, I'll just do it in gems. Refund, I will give you the penguin back. But if you win, as I said, you'll get a choice of your penguin or gems. So are you sure you want to give penguin as your entry ticket? Okay. So, and again, there is a chance that you will lose it. Are you okay with this? Okay. So, if you trade me, we'll get the trade going, and then I'll trade you immediately back, or if you trade me, I will accept. Okay, and... Okay, so Mac, are you ready for the first roll? And I will work on latency eventually. So I am now spinning the first wheel. Oh no! Do you want to take the 5% gamble, or do you want to go again? I will give you a chance to re-roll it. This is the first 5%. This is the first time I'm giving anyone a re-roll. I was not expecting that anytime soon. Oh, wow. Do you want a re-roll? This will not impede on the free reroll. Okay. So this will not impede on the free reroll if you lose on your spin. $75%. You just went on the opposite end of the spectrum there, friend. Wow. Okay, so 75% chance to double it. There you go. This is probably biggest the biggest win that I've seen so far. Hands down. So which of the penguins do you want? Do you want the level 58 with the criticals and strength? Do you want the glittering, or which of the two glittering do you want? So it's your pick of level 58, level 8, and level 1.